Hey guys, so I'm here today to film a Colourpop haul. You guys heard the title. Ignore the IKEA boxes in the background. I'm actually putting my office mostly together this weekend. I will have like an office decorating, office reveal video coming up at some point, but not yet. So the room is still a little chaotic. Things are happening. It is what it is. I got this in the mail today and I wanted to, actually I got the mail yesterday and I wanted to play with it, so I decided to film a haul. I did put some of it on my face today because like a haul is fun, but I also like people to talk about the product while I haul, and I couldn't wait to put it on my face. It's just the life it is, so that's what I'm doing. So before you get into this video, subscribe to my channel. I upload every Tuesday and Thursday. I will have a kitchen reno video coming, pantry organization coming, office tour slash decor. That's all I can think of right now. There's something else that's written in my book, but it's not in my brain anymore. So I placed an order from Sephora. Colourpop. Basically, they were restocking the Sailor Moon palette and I needed it. I didn't buy it the first time around because I convinced myself I didn't need it, and then I watched all the videos on it after it sold out and thought, bitch, what are you doing? I wore my Sailor Moon shirt today for this. Listen, growing up, Sailor Moon was my fucking G. I loved Sailor Moon. I remember coming home from school every day at lunch, eating my lunch while watching Sailor Moon. It was iconic. I lived for it. I mean, I kind of wish they did more of like a Sailor Scouts collection. Like, where is Sailor Jupiter? She was my girl. Us brunette girls loved Sailor Jupiter. I mean, if I was to rewatch it now, I'd probably jive with like Sailor Mars because she was like kind of a bitch, which like was kind of my vibe. I do want to rewatch it, but it's just like, where is it streaming in Canada? I found one place where it was streaming online and then I started watching it and it was, I think, in Japanese, and I was like, I don't like to read my TV shows. I'm annoying like that. Anyways, Sailor Moon. I digress. So I needed the Sailor Moon palette, okay? I didn't get any of the other Sailor Moon stuff. The blushes were like too pinky. Like, I don't like a pink blush. They weren't for me. Same with the lip products, too pinky, but like the palette. So first of all, the unicorn. Like, I can never get rid of this. I'm gonna have to find something. I might get like a cork board in here and just like cut out cute unicorns and like put it on there. Is that like a thing I could do? Because this is adorable. This is called the Pretty Guardian palette. I think this palette was more expensive than the other palettes. Like, I think, well, actually, I guess it's more expensive than like their 12 pans because this is, or sorry, their 9 pans because this is 3, 6, 9, 12 pans. Okay, so this is a 12 pan palette. And like, I just want to talk about this fucking super like 2000s, late 90s packaging with like the hologram on it. Honestly, fucking iconic. I live for this packaging. I live for all of this packaging. I live for Sailor Moon, okay? So this is just gonna be me right here talking about Sailor Moon and how great she is for like 20 minutes. I hope you're excited. So this is what the palette looks like if you haven't seen it. It's been out for a while, so it's not really that exciting. I am gonna swatch a couple colors because I want to. It's what I'm wearing on my eyes today. I will say I played around with this palette today. I am wearing Miracle Romance in my crease, which is just kind of like this like deepest purple pink color. I also have a little bit of Love mixed in. That's the best I could come up with, was just the name Love for a fucking shade. Where's Luna? Where's Artemis? What is this bullshit? Love? No. So like you can see here, Love is a little bit more of like a warm toned pink, whereas this is more like a cool purpley pink. I do wish there was some deeper shades in this palette because like Miracle Romance is beautiful, but I kind of wanted some more purples. I'm wearing Luna on the lid, which is just like your like classic like blue toned purpley kind of shade. It's right here in the middle. So fucking gorgeous. I love it. And I do have Justice, which is this beautiful yellow shade on my inner corner and my lower lash line. And like, I will say, for a yellow, it's pretty pigmented. I think if I put some white under it, it would probably be a little bit even more pigmented, but it does have some glitter in it, which usually helps it to be a little bit more pigmented. The color Mare Serenitatis, I don't even know what that is. This color and Tuxedo Rose are not safe for eyes, so I think Tuxedo Rose is more of a pressed pigment and this is more of a pressed glitter. Just a heads up, the color Silver Crystal is so gorgeous. I'm actually wearing this on my inner corner, and it is kind of like that pinky peachy kind of color, but I don't know, I like it. Usually it's not up my alley, but I really like it. What I like about this palette is that you have like your brights down here, and then you have kind of your neutrals up here, so you can really do like a neutral everyday look for it and a bright fun look for it, which I think is good because I think, like, I don't know, do you think this appeals to children? I only know because like my niece wanted this palette. So like, do other kids like Sailor Moon, or is that just like, do I just assume that children love Sailor Moon, but really it's adults? Anyways, I wish there were more deeper shades in this palette because I don't think, this will not work for anyone who has much deeper skin than me, let's be honest. All of these shades are super, super light. Even the shade Twilight Flash that I put it in my crease and like you could barely see it. The shade Moon Castle isn't much darker than that. Like, this is Twilight Flash and this is Moon Castle. Like, can you see them? Barely. They look a little bit deeper when I swatch them. This is Twilight Flash, this is Moon Castle. This is clearly more like peachy. This is more of a pinky toned color. They're cute neutrals, but like they're not deep in any way. So I will say I am kind of bummed about that. I do love like the idea of a Sailor Moon collab, and I kind of hope they expand it and do like a Sailor Scouts collab, because I know like when they did the Disney princesses originally, then they did the Disney villains. Oh, what's happening? My lip is like coming off. Not my lip, my lipstick. Then they did Disney villains, so like this was such a hot success that I really do hope they do a Sailor Scouts collection. I will buy all the Sailor Jupiter shit. I might buy all the shit in general. Like, I 60% bought this for the nostalgia and then like 40% because it looked cute. I'm not gonna lie to you. Let me swatch this like pressed glitter for you. It is a pretty color. I'm not sure if like I'd wear it, only because it's like a pink base with like gold glitter in it, but it's almost like a bronzy gold. Like, it's not like that really bright gold, so like I might wear it. I don't know. I feel like I've been talking about this palette for like 8 minutes, but I bought this palette and we stan her, we love her, she's magical. I'm really excited they restocked it. I've been waiting for this restock, and I'm like, can we talk about this fucking packaging? If you didn't watch Sailor Moon as a child and you're like my age, what were you doing? Also, if you did watch Sailor Moon as a child, who was your favorite Sailor Scout? Down below, let a girl know. Because like, did anyone actually like Sailor Moon? I feel like she was no one's favorite. Sorry, Serena, you were kind of a crybaby. But like, you had comedic appeal. You just like were no one's fave, I don't think. Personal opinion, okay? Okay. So then of course, when I order from Colourpop, I always buy some extra shit because like I'm trying to get the free shipping, and also like I only order from them for every once in a while, so I just like to like stock up on anything I'm running out of. So something I was running out of is my Colourpop Flexitarian highlighter. I have one somewhere in one of these drawers. I truly couldn't tell you where right now. Is this it? No. Is this it? No. Okay, I don't know where it is, but I have one somewhere. It's my favorite ever, but like I hit pan, it's all the way around the edge. It's just like, with the Super Shock shadows, after a while, they just kind of dry out. Like, I touched this one today and it was so fucking buttery, and I was like, why did I wait to buy this? I'm wearing it on my cheeks today. I do have one of these Sailor Moon shades on top of it, but it is, without a doubt, one of my all-time favorite highlighters in the entire world. Like, can we, like, you, look at that. Look at it. It's just like the most perfect highlighter. There's no glitter in it. It's just shimmery and beautiful and wet looking, and like, honestly, just the most perfect tone. Like, it's not too, it's like there's no gold in it. It's realistically like a champagne with like some silver flecks in it, which like is right up my fucking alley. Love this highlighter. If you haven't tried Flexitarian and you're looking to try some Colourpop, get this. It's thebomb.com. I also picked up the 4-3 Beauty Do It Hydrating Hyaluronic Mist. I use a face mist every morning because after I wash my face with my micellar water, I put a face mist on before I do my serums and my moisturizer, just to like give it something to stick to, and so it spreads easier. I had the vitamin C one before, which is called like Glisten Up, and I liked it a lot, but I want to try something different, so I picked this one up. They're pretty inexpensive. 4-3 Beauty, I've really only tried like their mists, but I do like them. If you're just gonna do like a mist in the morning, like, It doesn't need to be $1 million. I think these are like $7, $14. Big price difference, I can't remember. It's somewhere around there, like something cheap though, because it's Colourpop. It's just like a hydrating one. It has hyaluronic acid, cucumber water, and lingonberry, which is rich in antioxidants. So like, oh, it's supposed to protect against blue light emitted from electronic devices. That's a lot of pressure to put on this lingonberry, if we're gonna be honest. Guess we'll see. Also, okay, so I have been also eyeing this palette for a long time, but like, I didn't want it enough to like place an order just for it. But then if I was gonna place an order for something else I really wanted, then like I wanted it in my cart. So I actually checked a couple days. Usually what I do is I go in and I build a cart, and then like when like a limited edition product drops, I go in and I just add that to my cart and then I check out. So I had already like been playing around with a cart, which is how I did what I did. And this was sold out when I looked a couple days ago, and then, or a couple days before the sale started, and then when Sailor Moon dropped, I looked and this was back in stock. This is the Colourpop Going Coconuts palette. And I know that I was building a cart in advance because I bought 2 of them. I didn't notice it until I had checked out. It was like the franticness of the sale. I feel like fucking Wizard of Waverly Place. It's the crazy 5-minute sale. You just go wild. And like you don't realize what's in your cart until after the fact. I remember looking at my cart, looking at my receipt after and being like, why was this palette $24? That's fucking expensive for Colourpop. And then I was like, oh, it's because you bought 2 of them, you dumb bitch. So we have 2. So I texted my best friend and was like, wow, it's your lucky day. You're lucky to fucking know me because you get a free palette. I feel like Oprah. So this is just like their neutral toned eyeshadow palette, and I like it because it's very cool toned. I'm so excited to touch these shades. Hold on, let me wipe my hands. So like you've just got so many cool toned shades in here. Like this is like the only warm tone shade called Shell Yeah. I can't. But like these shimmers, this color Cocoa Crush, oh, get fucked. Okay, I need to calm down. What is that fucking color? And this color, Da Coco, oh my god, also bomb name. Okay, it's not as buttery as like this color Cocoa Crush is definitely like where it's at. We have to watch the other shimmery color now, which is called Palm Reader. Stop. Okay, this one's a little bit like almost chunky, but it kind of blends out. It's a little bit like a more of like your warm toned white. Like it has like that yellowy shift to it, which I actually don't mind in a really light color like this, but it is a little bit of like chunkier kind of texture. I wonder if any of these, I don't think any of these are pressed glitters. Yeah, nothing. Usually if you get a palette, there's one with like an asterisk next to it. That's the one that it'll say like at the bottom, like not safe for eyes. So that's either a pressed pigment or a pressed glitter, but this one has no pressed pigments or pressed glitters in the palette. These colors, I want to swatch this color. Get Kraken. It's just like, oh, it has a little bit of glitter in it. But it's just like a really beautiful, like cool toned brown. This is just like your perfect, like, I don't really have like an everyday travel palette. So if I go traveling, I could literally just take this because it's so perfect. Whereas a lot of the time, because personally, I like a more cool toned to neutral toned eyeshadow for like an everyday look. And so I find it hard because like every palette will have like one cool toned kind of brown in it, but like I don't have a palette that's just cool toned browns, and I feel like this will be like a perfect everyday palette for me because you could do smoky, you could do neutral, you could do just a nice shimmery color. Like there's just so much versatility in this tiny little palette, and these are just colors that personally speak to me like nobody's business. I thought about getting the Bare Necessities palette, I think it's called, like the big neutral one, and like I talked myself out of it because I was like, bitch, how many neutral palettes do you need? And like I kind of looked at the palette and thought, I'm just gonna use the cool tones anyway, so why not just buy the Going Coconuts palette, because that has most of like the cool tones I'm gonna use. Like this color Coolata is, let's watch her, hold please. Ugh, so it's just like your perfect like gray toned brown. And I know some people are not here for a gray toned brown, but let me tell you that there is nothing that makes me happier than a cool toned brown, okay? I know that most people hate them, but to me, this is the shit. I'm so excited for this. You even got like a light nude color. Also these names, Shredded, Palm Reader, Coolata, Lovely Bunch, Cocoa Crush, Shell Yeah, Get Kraken, Da Coco, and Nutty. Colourpop knows what they're doing. And like sometimes they like to name things like opposite of what they are, but I like that with these, they were like, let's stick with the theme and we'll do it all coconut themed. So cute. We stand, we love. I'm so excited. It's just like such a cute little perfect palette. I only have one other of their palettes like this. I have the, I think they actually changed the name. I have the Smoke Show palette, but when I was looking online, I think they changed the name to something else, like maybe Up in Smoke or something. But yeah, I have the Smoke Show palette, which also has some fun names in it. But yeah, this is the only other palette. As you can tell, we love a gray in this house, okay? We love a taupe, we love a gray. These two palettes, iconic. I love the packaging. I just love how, like, it's like you get a small amount of eyeshadow in here. It's just like a nice little perfect sized pan. Iconic. And this is a small haul because the only other thing I got was the Colourpop. This is called the Pretty Fresh Blending Sponge. I will say this looks a lot smaller than what I expected. This is basically like the size or the shape of the Real Technique sponge. So let me grab, I have a dry one here. Okay, so like this is the Real Technique sponge and this is the Colourpop sponge. There's a cat hair on it already, my life. So I will say, like it's much smaller than the Real Technique sponge, which like I'm not sure how I feel about it. And even like, let me grab this is like a dry beauty blender. I guess when it comes to beauty blender, it's a little bit more similar. Honestly, I would have bought the whole set of all of the sponges. It's only $20, but it was sold out because right now, because of the pandemic, a lot of stuff is sold out. Like their website was like ravaged, and like I just got lucky that Going Coconuts had been restocked like the day before the Sailor Moon palette, or maybe the morning before, I don't know. So I picked this up. It does feel soft and squishy, so I'm just a beauty sponge whore. Like I have like 5 beauty blenders and like 2 Real Technique sponges, and I have a Juno & Co sponge. I have all the sponges. I just love beauty blenders and sponges so much that like I buy all of them because I want to try them all. So I'm excited to try it. It is a little tinier, but obviously when I wet it, it's going to expand, so it should be fine. But that's just like this one I think is just their generic like beauty blender kind of dupe. They have like a velvet one, which is a dupe for the Juno & Co, but I think they were sold out. And they have a couple other ones, but like this was the one I wanted to try the most, so that's what I picked up. And that's it. I honestly didn't get much because a lot of their stuff was sold out. Last thing in the box is sun's out, month's out. I do love these little fucking cards that Colourpop puts in here. I mean, obviously, they used to be cute little handwritten cards. Now they're like clearly printed, but I don't even care. They're cute. I love them. Might put this on my little fucking board as well. I'm starting a fucking cork board apparently. I just decided it. Now that I have an office, I can do whatever the fuck I want. So that's everything I picked up from Colourpop. Like I said, their website was really ravaged, or I probably would have bought some more stuff, but like I also find their website to be kind of overwhelming, and I really fucking hate that they don't have lip swatches for all of their lipsticks. Like I was looking at lipsticks because like I've kind of been dabbling into nudes more now, and I was like, maybe I'll pick up some more nude lipsticks from Colourpop because like I'm dabbling in nudes, but like I'm not trying to spend money on nudes, and Colourpop is so inexpensive, but nothing has fucking swatches in it, so it's just like a picture. It's just like, here is a lipstick, and like you just see the bullet, but like that doesn't fucking help anybody. Also, speaking of lipsticks, today I am wearing Colourpop's, I think it's called Cheetah. Oh, this is called Thrill Seeker, which is just like this blue color, and then I just put Colourpop's Cheetah on the middle, which is their more lavender shade, just to kind of make it a little bit more purpley. I couldn't decide on one, so I went with both. I just felt like a pastel lip was just like, it just felt right, if I'm gonna be honest with you. So yeah, I will say I'm kind of annoyed that they don't have like swatches of all of their products, especially lip products, and even like the eyeshadows. Like get fucking swatches of all your products. It's not hard. It's annoying because some of us can't tell if we like a lipstick by looking at it, and like they don't do returns, so and like it's also a pain in the ass to do a return for like a $5 lipstick, but like get me swatches. But overall, I'm excited about the Sailor Moon palette. I'm really excited about the Going Coconuts palette, and that's just how I feel. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below what your favorite Colourpop products are, because like I'm always thinking about placing an order. Although my dollar is trash right now. This cost, I think it ended up costing like $70 US, and then, or 60 something US dollars, or $70 US. I remember it was like $100 through my PayPal. Thanks, Canada. So Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!